All right, so we don't want to get fingerprints all over this thing, but we're going to go ahead and pull her out of the outer box. And this is where the good stuff is. Oh yeah. All right, so the first thing that you see on the inside is the power cable. You have the new controller and the manuals. Ooh yeah. There is the PlayStation 5 stand. Provided HDMI 2.1 cable. That will be important later. USB-C connector for the controller. And that is it for the top portion. Let's get to the good stuff. This is the main console in my apartment. Oh God, you know what? Doing it that way makes me incredibly nervous, guys. So I'm actually gonna kinda slide it out the side there. Oh. But this is the thing you came to see. This is the main console, everyone. It's got these big tube things on the side. Oh my, it's heavy. Like, I'm surprised at the heft of the console. And it's not just because I'm wearing these slippery anti-static gloves. Gotta take care of it. You don't want to get fingerprints all over it. Especially not when you're doing one of the world's first unboxed PlayStation 5. There it is. Wow. It is quite a lovely console. It actually looks a lot cooler than I thought. Let's get a profile shot. Boom. So there you go. Logo placement right here. Nice front design. It feels like it's breathing in. It kind of reminds me of what the Xbox did, actually, with its sort of breathing in design. I like it more than I thought. You got the USB ports in the front there. There's the power button and the reset button and the drive. And then you got your back ports back here. All of your inputs, you got power, HDMI, Ethernet, and then the two USB 3.0 ports. All right, everything is unboxed, but let's look at the peripherals. We have the power cable. We have the HDMI 2.1, which is needed for 4K 120. We have the USB-C connector. We have the two manuals. We have the DualSense controller, of course. Oh, that looks absolutely lovely. Look at that. Looks so nice. There's the connector on the bottom, on the back, underneath. Awesome. Now, I was actually sort of curious about the stand. Let's see how it actually looks when you pull it out of the bag and put it on the PlayStation 5. So you pop it out. Simple enough. There it is. So it's just got like a stand portion, obviously, and then there was the hidden compartment with the screw to attach it. It's a little tricky to get out, at least with these gloves, but there you go. Okay, so we have the guide open on how to use the dock. I showed you guys that the nut is there in the bottom. It does say make sure the hook is in the position, and then you want to remove the screw hole in the bottom here, which is very flush. I have a tiny screwdriver. There we go, pops right out of there. I'll save that for later. And I guess you would just put it on. So make sure the hook is towards the back. Obviously, there's just a groove there. It doesn't connect to anything. And then you just kind of line it up with the hole, and then you put the stand screw in there. Okay, and then we'll just screw it in. Snug. So there we go. Now it's standing. So we put the screw in the storage compartment. It sits in there sort of strange. Make sure you look for the hole where it would go. If we wanted to put this on its side, basically you just put the stand on here and turn it, and you put it on its side just like that. As you can see, it's not really that wobbly. It would take a lot to hit it and knock it over. Now, looking at the DualSense, it's not powered on or anything, but all the buttons feel good. You got the PlayStation button, you have a button here, you have the thumbsticks. It's actually powering on unintentionally. So it's got a charge right out of the box. That's awesome.
Let's see the DualSense next to an Xbox One X controller also. As you can see, they are much closer in shape and size, especially when you compare it to a PS4 controller. I gotta be honest, I do really like the form factor and feel of the new PS5 controller. Okay, now let's look at the PlayStation 5 compared to every console I have in my house. A PS2, a PS3, a PS4 Standard, a PS4 Pro, the original Xbox, an Xbox 360, an original Xbox One, an Xbox One X, a Nintendo Switch, and a banana.